Hi there, guys, and welcome to the Chronicles of Gamers, episode 87. This is a podcast where we love to explain our love-hate relationship with video games, and I am, of course, the glorious, the amazing, the all-powerful, the destined to be the greatest Jackie player of all time. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Efocutioner! Gonna let it rock, baby. Let it rock. Let it rock. Let it rock. I still haven't played Far Cry 3. I need to play this motherfucking game. But I got Dark Kingdom. Got it for the PS3.
We got it.
Got the claim for the P. I got it for the PS3. Woo! Dark Kingdom! Alright. And now we're gonna switch over. Because we got to introduce the amazing, the wonderful, the lovable, the adorious Gamer Composer.
Magnanimous.
Hell yeah.
Video game maestro.
Hell yeah.
Kingdom. PS3 here in the Slink One. Just shit on Friday. Feeling like a new king, son. Now we walking on town, playing shit, drink a whole rap. And we can just clown. Playing how to down in your own style. What's going on here?
Alright. I've been caught up in yours. I've been caught up in yours because it's such a good dancing song.
It is. It is like, man, you can't. I don't even know if you heard it to the end.
No.
Oh man, it gets crazy near the end.
Man, you keep playing, I might take your intro. Give me something else.
I can always find a new one, baby. I can make a new one.
I know you can make a new one. All right, calm that down, man.
Hey, do it yourself for that one.
No. So, and that's how we do it.
I have to find it. I'm surprised you don't have it like on your pinky, like slide, like just there.
Oh, a no button? You know what? That's crazy. I don't have a no button.
Oh, you can make one. You can just soundbite yourself.
I can. Yeah, of course. You know I can, man. I'm so fucking talented. You know what I'm saying? But
he's so freaking mean with it. He can turn around and do another scheme with it.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much true. All right, but anyways, though, episode 87. We appreciate everyone being here.
Yeah, we like it. We living.
Yeah, man. Live. You know, it made me think about it. We're actually pretty close. We're 13 episodes away from 100, which is technically 200 because we're bi-weekly. But, you know, for the Aqua Teen Hunger Force people, I get it. Since we've only technically done 100, we'll only be 100. So we'll only be the 100 crew. But anyways.
100.
Yo, when we hit 100, I got something special planned. That's all I'm going to say. Because by that time, everything will come together. But besides that, we're not here to talk about the 100 reasons why we're the greatest podcast of all time. And no, I don't need to name it because you can easily explain it. I'm mostly here for the motherfucking games. But actually, we're really here because I've been saying this for a while. I've been talking about this for a while.
Yeah.
And I know we've been putting it off, but not today, even though there's a lot of crazy shit that's been going on.
Yeah.
Game motherfucking trailers. That's right. We are here to talk about some game motherfucking trailers. That's all.
Get into it.
Yeah. So pretty much game trailers.
Yeah.
We have reached the point where we're coming close to August. August is pretty much going to be that time of the month. Game trailers are going to come out. Everyone's going to be excited for certain games. Borderlands 3, Onaki, for me, Catherine, Full Body, because you know what I'm saying, I like that full body.
Talk about Full Body later.
Yeah, I know what Full Body he's talking about. But besides the point...
Hustlers.
Besides the
If you haven't seen the trailer, go see it. Continue.
All right, so besides the point, we all know the whole point of trailers. Trailers are to get us excited, motivated, interested in whatever game is coming out. Unfortunately, though, we are starting to come to this point where, yes, there are a lot of trailers that come out and they do hype us up, but then we get nothing afterwards. So what's the point? I have been noticing this trend. We're not even going to be looking at 2018, 2017, but let's just look at it recently. I'm going to take Final Fantasy VII Remake.
All right.
We've had the trailer, the new trailer since E3.
Yeah.
But you were lucky enough to play the demo. Am I correct?
I was very lucky. Talk about luck, like added into the game, like that's what happened.
See, unfortunately for me, I wasn't chosen because I wasn't there. I couldn't play. So I've gotten to this point where...
But people were there and they couldn't play either. They weren't that lucky.
See? So it's getting to this point...
I switched that luck from time... I switched from luck to time, though. I just want that to be out there. I was really on time to be there. It had nothing about luck to do with it. I was in front of Square Enix, like, open entrance way. Just so you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm done.
Okay. I'm going to press that button. But yeah, so it's getting to the point where we get these trailers, amazing, great looking, fantastic, wonderful trailers that we get.
Mm-hmm. And
then we get nothing from the game. We get no, we'll get like another game trailer update, which will do the release date, and then we just unfortunately get the game. And it's getting to the point now where we see trailers and we think the game is going to be what we see, and then we come to find out sometimes that the game is not exactly the way it's portrayed.
Yeah.
Anthem. I love Anthem. Yo, Anthem just...
Anybody remember that game? I don't even remember that game, like, until you said it.
Oh, snap. Where's my button? Where's that? I can't find it. Oh, my gosh. Hold on.
That's it! Now issue the coup de grace!
He said, does anyone remember Anthem? Nope. Dang, he said, does anyone remember Anthem?
Real talk. I mean, what games are people talking about right now? Like, they're barely talking about Bloodstain. That's really sad.
People are talking about Bloodstain because they found a few glitches and stuff, and
they're not really talking.
But it's not like big talk. It's not like
I mean, like it's not. I mean, people are starting to talk about the Call of Duty stuff. But who cares? Who really cares? You're shooting the same shit that you shot last year. I wish I wrote down the episode that Greg Miller had said when he was on IGN. And they were talking about Call of Duty, and he said something along the lines of, he's like, yeah, we're going to be sitting on the couch talking about the same thing next year. I was fucking crying.
Ooh.
Sorry we had to win.
I'm not.
It's not wrong, folks. Not wrong. Dang. Shots fired to the Call of Duty. Shots fired.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, I don't know what games they're really like talking about. Maybe you know. What do you know?
Well, more people are just talking about the shit that people are doing right now. But there are some games, of course, Death Stranding kind of released a little trailer, but it's not really a trailer. Yeah. It's just more of a continuation of their other trailers.
People were talking about Cyberpunk, and they're talking about Death Stranding.
Yeah, but Cyberpunk, it's more of the talk of, no pre-orders. And people are like, well, yeah. So, but, where the whole point is, it's just companies are releasing trailers, and a lot of these trailers, we all get excited for. But it'd be nice to try because we're not sure if what we see is what we're going to get. And then even from the trailer doesn't really demonstrate and showcase the best of the game. I don't know about you, but I'm really worried about the new Star Wars game that's going to be coming out from EA. Even though it looks like
I can't say anything. I have inside scoop now, so I'm not concerned about it anymore. But I've got a big inside scoop about it. So I'm going to say I'm not worried. No, I haven't played anything. And even Amy Hennig is saying that she's excited. Now, if Amy Hennig is excited, I should kind of tell you something a little bit.
I don't know, man. Nope, it's EA, man. It's hard for me to just be like, hey, But I mean, if you got the Just let us know. Let us know a tidbit, man. What we gonna be expecting?
All I gotta say is let the Force be with this one.
Bro, that's horrible. I said that shit with Star Wars Battlefront 2, and it was a shitty ass game.
Well,
granted, it's decent now, but
I'm saying it now.
All right, folks. Well, there's your scoop. The new Star Wars.
I can't say anything, man. I'm bound by NDA on that bitch.
Whoa, you must be working with this game.
I'm not.
That's
But a close friend of mine is.
All right, man. Either way, man. I ain't saying shit. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, folks, the best gamer composer could say is "May the Force be with us." Bro, that sounds pretty bad to me.
I'll give you a little bit more. What they showed at E3 is not the entire version of what this game can offer.
Yeah, I know. I saw the extended trailer that they released later.
Okay, well then just go with that.
So my thing is, now that game trailers are, people keep releasing game trailers, and it's kind of at the fact that the industry itself is not exactly in the best position. Like, no developer or publisher is above, unless they're indie, is above, I'll buy it on faith. I feel like we need a little bit more demos, man. We need some demos out here. We 100% need some demos.
They used to have so many demos back in the day. I just came up across some PlayStation Underground demos 2 weeks ago.
Ooh.
Yeah. And yeah, it's like, I remember they used to give them to you in the magazine. Those days are gone, man. It's crazy. It's like,
hold on.
People want keys and shit.
Are we doing back in the day? Back in the day. Back in the day? Go ahead.
So people used to, this is kicking it within a body, isn't it?
That's it?
Can I have something else?
Fine. Since Gamer Composer wants to make this a little bit awkward here, let's make it awkward.
Yeah, so back in the day, you had PlayStation magazine, you had all these other, Nintendo Power, and I don't have any demos. Hey, that's a good question. Did Nintendo have demos back in the day, or did they have demos kiosks?
Nintendo actually had. What's crazy is Nintendo did have demos, but it was the demo of like a VHS. Because I still have the old N64 demos, so they would show videos of what their games would be.
You don't get to play. You need to buy. You don't get to play. No, so I mean, we used to have that stuff in the magazines, and now it's like people want Steam keys and keys for games and such. They want full games, but it's like, if you're having beta games open and all that stuff, you should just let people play that, and then that way you can build the community up faster and get people excited a little bit better. I noticed that, like, I'm starting to see that developers are streaming now.
Oh,
like,
yeah, I really like that.
And I'm like, okay, but why do you like it, though? I'm curious. Like, big AAA developers, like, what do you think you're going to get out of that if you haven't played the game? Like, what do you think
I like the showcase, like the evolution of it, but at the end of the day, I still want to try it before I buy it.
Right.
But I do like the, scene. So, like, if there is a problem or if they're doing something, then, you could let them know. And if they know, then that'd be cool. But
yeah,
ultimately, I would prefer an alpha or a beta or a gamma or
all the Metroids and all the Rays. And so that's what I think is that. I'm totally on board with you. That would be cool though. Like, if they release game trailers along with like builds, even if it's like 10-minute builds or something. They have the service for this. Hey, Stadia, like, you're fucking struggling with the platform right now instead of charging people for those games. I mean, my own girlfriend had said, I used an example and she didn't know anything about it. We were at brunch yesterday with one of my close friends, and I was saying, like, yeah, I'm really excited for Stadia, except, like, I'm not sure people are on board to kind of be on, like, paying $10 a month plus the game. She was like, wait, I've got to pay for that service and I've got to pay for the game. And I was like, yep. She's like, no, I'm out. Said, no, I'm out. And I was like, damn. And for those of you who don't know, like, my girlfriend is not a gamer. She plays. She is a player. Like, she likes to play.
She likes to play,
yeah. But she does not. She's not looking for the latest console system and stuff like that. I mean, if anybody's gonna get that, it's your boy over here. At least with the builds, you might boost stuff. You might get, different pre-orders. You're still doing those things. You might, you never know. People want to definitely try. They're excited to play it.
Bro,
of course, that probably doesn't mean a good E3 anymore. That doesn't. I don't know what that would mean for E3.
What do you mean? You know what?
I guess with that E3, you could just go for the community faction of it, and that's it. Yeah.
Like, what did I talk about off?
Well, this is how it came from. This is where it stemmed from.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because, it pissed me the fuck off that you would spend so many time, like an hour and something, just for a buildup of nothing but fucking ass talking. And, we're going to promise these fucking games. At this point, if there's one thing, I swear, I wish I can do this. I really wish I can do this.
Imagine if you could press a button and reset an entire industry.
I wish I could. Because if I could do that, I would automatically make game trailers include demos. Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
I
love my ooh, yeah.
I know.
I love it. That was great. Was that from somewhere?
Mm-hmm. That was from the, you don't remember when they used to introduce that was like from the TV commercial to introduce Ouya back in the day?
When my Ouya comes on, it's like, ooh, yeah.
Yeah. But you don't remember when they were like, imagine if you could press the button and reset the industry. And I had that in my head, but I couldn't remember from where, and I finally found it, and I was like, yep, ooh, yeah. But yeah, honestly, if I could reset the industry, I would automatically include that, because especially for E3, everyone and their grandma is at home or near a console or watching Twitch.
This is true. Grandmas are at home.
So everyone and their grandma, yes, grandmas are definitely at home. And most of us might be with our grandma, some with our moms, some with our lovers, you know what I'm saying? But the whole point is we're mostly at home. We're near the computer. We're on the computer. We're on our phones. And you know what? This be a great thing to do when you release that trailer. Boom! Release that demo. And then what do you do after that demo? Boom! You motherfucking release that. Hey, you want to pre-order this motherfucker? And then if you like the game, you might be hell fucking yeah. But what do? They don't do that. They be like, yo, are you excited for this game and stuff? And then we be like, yeah. And it's like, all right, well then wait a fucking year and we'll come back at you. And then you just be like, well, you be like,
what the hell?
Yeah. So I mean, damn.
There's gotta be a reason. There's gotta be a reason this doesn't exist. I really, wish you should probably take this a little step further. I wish you had probably went to well, I can't say I wish, but I should ask. Did you post this question on Reddit?
No, I have not posted this question on Reddit.
Yeah, I think you should do that right now.
Just
while we're doing this. Just to see what the community says and see who responds. I'd post on Reddit and NeoGAF to see if you get any bites.
Oh, I can't post on NeoGAF. I gotta create a special.
You made all that.
Nah,
booted?
I didn't create that.
Ladies
special
and gentlemen,
email.
Efocutioner got booted.
All right, no, I did not. Calm that down.
He got booted. Don't look for the button. Just take it too long. Booted. Sounds like booted over there. Tubas and all.
Oh, okay. So we got something we got to discuss.
Okay.
After the air, but let me go to the video game. Nah, because we got a message for somebody that wants to have us sponsored for one. Yes. I don't know if I trust this one, but we'll discuss it. At least because this one's
sponsor us.
Yeah, because this one's actually offering money instead of publicity. You guys are so cool, publicity. No. Anyways, though, So I'll go to the video games Reddit page. I mostly just go there. There we go. And then I'll just make a post. So here, I'll show it for you guys. So I'm mostly here. I was just going to post here. Just ask the question. Here. I mean, we can still talk about it, but at the end of the day, I do want to just...
What more do you want out of it? While you do that, I guess I wanted to say was, if thinking about what you know now about the industry and how covetous they are sometimes, why do you think that is not anymore?
Repeat the question?
Knowing what you know about the industry and how covetous they are, why do you think that the builds do not exist?
I think the builds do exist, but I think that because people are so quick to talk shit, and they're so quick to, like, you know how there's some gamers that have the time to just sit down and really just try and do things, and it'd be very easy and very quick to find those bugs and problems. Like, for example, what game is doing that? There was it's not Anthem, but there was a game before where people would, like, literally... Oh, I think it was a Bethesda game. I can't remember if it was Fallout or maybe it was Fallout 76, one of those two. But people were finding bugs and problems, and Bethesda, was asking them for help. So it was like people were actually really beta testing. Actually, I think it was Fallout 76. I keep forgetting, but, Fallout 4 also does that too. But people beta test Fallout 76. They legit beta test that. Like, people paid full money to beta test that game, find all the problems, and from that time, people were also talking shit, and Fallout 76 had a low score, and it did horribly. But, it's got enough fan base. But the whole point is just, it's so quick for people to just quickly talk shit and find all the problems and stuff in a game. And especially the graphics things. Also, we can just jump from Fallout 76 to how the Avengers.
If you want to talk about graphics, brother.
I know, but but that's just the thing about. I feel like that's why most companies don't release an alpha or a beta right away, because people are so quick to talk shit, and I feel like it'll be hard for them to change it, because if they delay it, then they know people are going to get mad. But what really is going to fuck them over is that investor shit. So it's kind of like that. Like for,
okay,
it's just like
go
that.
on, go on.
But I'll take one more example. So let's look at the Avengers game, right? When they first showed that at E3, everyone and their grandma talked about how horrible the fucking graphics and stuff were, and then it was just Square Enix was just complete silence. But then Square Enix redid the graphics and everything, but they showed it to San Diego Comic-Con, and no one's seen the trailer since. So they're worried that their gameplay or something is going to cause a negative reaction. And if it causes a negative reaction, then they have to take time to fix it. And then that pushes the game back. So I feel like that's why I feel like that's why, in my opinion, I feel like a lot of companies don't want to do alphas and betas and do demos unless the game is released. Then they'll release a demo because they're worried. But that's just me.
I'm thinking that I wish I had an example. Let me try and find a quick example. All right, you gave me this one. So what I'm doing right now is I'm pulling the magazine. I'm just going to try to go back in time because really it's our time.
We're going back in time.
Game Informer. And we had magazines back then before pre-YouTube and everyone.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Everyone was on the internet talking shit regardless, right? Well, let's just go with...
Yeah, but you know how quick now that everyone's connected in social media, you talk shit, that shit can blow up. Pro Jared, all that other stuff. All it takes is one negative thing, and if it's
I don't hear about jocking anymore.
But I'm just saying, if it's a really catchy negative thing and it's like memeable, Ooh, you can't stop a memeable me. Like, you can't stop it when it's memeable.
What does this have to do with the builds that you want? Like, okay, so they talk shit, and then what?
But I think that's the problem. Companies don't want to, like, push it back. And especially now with the crunch culture, a lot of these, I feel like a lot of these companies just don't want the bad heat attached to the game.
So it sounds to me like it's a do or die. You're damned if you do, or you're damned if you don't.
Pretty much.
So if you release the game and you don't like it, people are going to get online and talk shit regardless. If you don't release the game, people are going to get online and talk shit about you not releasing the game. If you are taking a long time to release the game, people are going to get online and talk shit about you releasing the game. And if you release a build for the game, people are going to get online and talk shit about you releasing the game. So what I'm saying to you is, I don't think that's the reason. But that's your opinion, and I respect it.
Well, I would like to know the real reason. You asked for my opinion. This is what I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure. But see, I'm thinking about it as a consumer. I'm pretty sure there's some secret, evil, suspicious, we trying to milk and get that motherfucking money out your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we don't do a demo, then, you'll be more anxious to buy. I'm thinking of some shady shit. But, at the same time, like, let me not go down the shady road because I don't need to say nothing. The companies are going to do it and show us the shady shit. So I don't need to speculate on the shadiness. We all know there's some shady, evil, fucked up reason for why there's no demos with these fucking trailers. Because it'd be the smartest, easiest fucking thing to do. But there's got to be something shady to it.
So, like you said, everyone's not doing it right. By the way, like I was looking for. It's like, Dead or Alive 6. It got a 6.75. It's a robust fighting game, but the framework around it doesn't capitalize on that, while the tutorial in Dead or Alive Quest mode is a decent job for getting you up to speed and makes with combat tick. The awful story mode does it no favors, and the bare bones online puts a damper on what it could have been second win for the series. So, like, you've got like a in-between score for that one, right? Like, he talks about some cool things, but he talks about some, or she talks about, or they talk about the downfalls of it. So I just want to point that out, right? Like, you have a magazine that's been doing this for as long as the industry's pretty much been around from Nintendo days to do this. And that's why I was like kind of just playing devil's advocate with your opinion and such. But I respect it. I'm not shooting it down or anything. I wanted you to kind of give more to the topic. That's why I had asked you. And then I'm going to tell you what I think.
Well, I guess I'll go to the shady reason. Shady reason is I think I think they see it as a waste of time. Like, even though I feel like it's just a waste of time for them to just try and make a demo, even though they do make one for E3, and then they have to release it on there, I feel like, there must be some charge that they have to spend. I feel like it's just a lazy, dumbass reason for them not to do it. But I also believe that there's...
You think it'd be more work?
I think it'll be more work, and I think it's either more work or a lazy ass reason.
Okay.
But it might be darker.
No, I'm with you. I think you're onto something. And here's why I think I'm with you on that. I think that I already know that people crunch like 2 months before E3 to kind of get the demo out. And they have, if you're going to be showing at E3, you have at least a 7 to 15 minute demo. On top of that, they're trying to create a trailer, but normally those trailers are outsourced now, so they'll send the gameplay footage to people who write up a script to showcase the game in its best highlights and format to get people excited. So they're not really, I'm not going to speak for all game development studios, but I do know that some and most, especially it's happening more and more, are outsourcing the trailers to be done. They just need to have the newest gameplay functioning. So really what it comes down for the developer's job mostly is to have good gameplay functioning, right? So that's what they're quote unquote crunching for to get done. Now, laziness comes in the fact of, well, how can we split this into two demos? We can have the demo for the E3 people to play, and we can have the demo for the people at home to play. And if they Or they could just roll out one demo for everyone to play because it doesn't affect anybody. And the only thing I think that really they don't do it that much anymore, they don't have a reason not to do it, especially if we're going in a digital age. So that's why I can see your frustration. It's like, yo, you didn't have to send me any CD. I didn't have to do any magazine.
Or no VHS, you know what I'm saying?
You don't have any overhead. You don't have any like outsourcing other costs besides your trailer, which is digital as well too. And what I'm thinking is that people are going to hack the thing, especially on PC. I'm not thinking about Xbox One. I'm not thinking about PS4. I'm thinking about PC. When they get those builds, they're going to try and open that shit up and hack shit and like that. I know those people that will do that, but will probably get in trouble eventually and stuff like that too. But I can't think of any other reason why more haven't been on board for that. I mean, we're starting to see trickles thing here and there where they'll do Battlefront beta testing and Jump Force beta testing and the other beta test things if you're a backer and so on and so forth. But it's just interesting that you don't see that more ubiquitously, and even though it feels like it would just be a plus regardless of the nastiness of the internet. Like everybody's already familiar with the nastiness of the internet. That's why I was just like, well, that's not really an excuse. You're gonna get nastiness regardless. There has to be another reason. So that's just my take on it.
You know how crazy it would be if they had a Last of Us demo to just try out? And then you could actually push the pre-order shit on it too.
True. If you pre-order it, you get the demo, even if they want to do it that way. They could probably gauge the pre-orders better, because I know that's what they could probably gauge the sales better for the games if they do it that way. But I can see that backlashing so fast. It's like, you want us to pre-order to get a demo? Well, I mean, like,
well, actually, some games and some companies have actually done that, where if you pre-order, you get the demo to play. Some multiplayer games have done that. Mortal Kombat did that, recently. I like Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat did that where you would get the beta if you pre-ordered. But this was like after the beta stress test, then they later just gave you the...
I was trying to get that thing. Is the sun behind me now? Cool. I was trying to get that thing.
No, not Anthem. I forgot. Anthem wasn't like that. But Anthem, you got to play the game after you signed up with EA. So you got to play the demo if you signed up with EA Origin.
I was trying to get the game Final Fantasy Type O that I thought I had over there, but I don't. But I don't know if you remember. Did you get that game?
No.
So if you got Final Fantasy Type O, you got the demo of Final Fantasy
15. Yeah, that's right. Shit, I did forget about that.
I bought Final Fantasy Type O so I could play 15. But that was like a huge expense. I had to pay $60. So if I pre-order for $5, I'm playing for a demo. So it could work in the favor. It's an idea. I wouldn't recommend it though, because might not turn out as well. But yeah,
I don't think you should have to pay for a demo. I don't think you should lock a demo behind
a pre-order.
Yeah, or a fucking game. I think those are two fucking dumb ideas.
So we definitely shouldn't promote that. Even though you were like, "Oh, that's how you should do it." Like, but it's like, nah, don't do that.
No, like I said, I think a demo should just be released with the trailer, and just that's it. The end. Just leave it at that. Keep it simple. Keep it safe. But I feel like it's crazy that we get these trailers, and then I feel like Boo Boo the Fool asking like, hey, so are we ever gonna get a demo with these trailers? And it seems like these companies are like, some lazy ass reason, or they don't know. And I don't know. And then I'm just sitting here just basically saying...
Why not?
I mean, we should be like... It should be a no-brainer, man. We should get these motherfucking... Like, that is the hypest shit ever. You release trailers to hype us the fuck up. And then we're all excited. And then we have nothing to do with that excitement except maybe tweet something and then just sit on our... and just wait. This is dumb as fuck. Give us something to play so that way you can be like, damn, that was a good ass game. Let me go invest in, or let me go, pre-order it and just get it. But whatever, man. I think that shit's dumb as hell. I think pre-orders are dumb as hell too, because but I think not releasing a fucking demo with a trailer is the craziest shit ever.
Yeah, man. I agree.
Yo, man, video game industry.
Imagine if you could press a button and reset an entire industry.
I would. Hell yeah. I definitely would. I would definitely press that thing. Damn, I don't know. That's just got me on my mind. I know next episode, I really want to talk about the lack of trust in this fucking industry. Like, there's no level of trust. That's the main reason. Like, that's another reason why I'm talking about this. But, this is a prelude because there's no trust, especially with this digital age, and especially with Stadia. And I do want to talk about Stadia. I was thinking to do a hype video, but I was like, nah, bro, this thing's like really big. Because you already know about the Q&A that they did the AMA they did on on Reddit, right?
The G2A thing?
No, the AMA that Google Stadia did.
No, I don't know. Please tell me.
Ooh, okay. Well, all right, folks. I'm gonna let them know one thing. So, someone actually asked a very basic, simple yes or no. Well, it should have been a yes or no question so they wouldn't put this long ass excuse. But they basically asked, so what would happen if we purchased a game, like a brand new game on Stadia, and you guys just happen to shut down the server? Do we get to keep the game? And then they made like this long-winded answer talking about how,
that's like my question for PlayStation Network. That's my main beef. Go on.
They made this long-winded answer of basically saying how people who were scared of the CD player back in the day and the DVD and all that stuff, and like it's the future, blah blah blah. So we should just be excited. And they didn't answer the question of like, well, this is a valid thing, because if we're going to purchase a game or purchase multiple games, especially after paying $10 to get the subscription and actually get free games from you fuckers, do we get to keep the game? Because it doesn't feel like we will. And then that also brings up a good point on how I think digital in the fucking gaming industry is probably one of the worst things. But I think what the gaming industry should do is what Blu-ray, like how movies and TV shows do their thing. Where if you purchase digital, you get the digital, but it's with some company. But if you purchase a physical copy, you can get like the Blu-ray, DVD, digital combo. You know what I mean?
Right.
Where you still can access that service, but then you have like a physical copy. And I figured that games would be like, say if you want to pay $60 for the game, that's fine. But if you want to pay an extra $20, like how most Blu-ray digital, Blu-ray DVD digital combo packs are, if you pay like an extra 10 or 20, you can get the digital code and the physical code. And then, that'd be good, because then you would have something you can play digitally. But then say if they're just like, you know what, fuck it, we're going to take this game off the server, you have the physical game, so you can play that. And that's how I thought digital was going to be. I thought digital was going to be a combination and be like that Blu-ray DVD digital combo of like how they do stuff. Because that's always the best thing. And even streaming games, I thought the whole point of streaming games is to get motherfuckers to buy the physical games. Because at the end of the day, even though people love watching Netflix, people love watching Hulu. By the way, Hulu Disney Plus combo, be on the lookout for that. But even though people love watching Hulu and people love watching Netflix, even though Netflix gonna die, the whole point is they love their show so much that motherfuckers go buy the physical shit. So you know what I'm saying? Like that's a good thing.
People still do like physical things, even though they say it takes up space.
Thank you. Like shit. I went and bought me the whole entire Inuyasha collection because I was like, bro, you know, yes, can I watch this digitally on Hulu? Hell yeah. But did I want the physical
you don't
copy?
know how
Hell
long
yeah.
it's going to be. And it's the fact of owning when you're going to... That's a good point. It's like, if you love it that much where you feel like it's going to disappear... Like, I remember when Monster, the anime, was on Netflix for years, and now that
shit is gone. Yes, and you told me about it, and I'm so glad I watched it before it disappeared. But I do want that. But you see what I'm saying? Where like I don't see the trust, and it's not even just that, but it's like it's a combination of things. But you already see how we're talking about digital. And we're seeing how all these fucking companies have access to the digital and shit. They have access to put their motherfucking shit on PSN, Xbox Live, fucking Steam, Epic's greedy ass. They can put it on this motherfucking platforms, and they can put demos on these motherfucking platforms as quickly as they release these motherfucking trailers. And what the fuck do? They don't do shit.
Yeah. It's interesting too because did they just say, bitch, can you answer this motherfucking question?
Pretty close to that.
Okay, cool.
But and there's even more questions to that. But like I said, I'll say that for next episode. But anyways, my suggestion is, folks, I think we need to advocate this more. We need to make this a little bit more public. So for the next trailer that comes out...
Wait, hold on for a second.
Because I'll be honest with you folks. I ended up...
Hold on for a second.
Oh, okay. Shit, my bad.
Hey, Google. What do you think about Stadia?
I never thought about it. It's spooky.
How could the fuck does Google not think about Stadia? That's your shit. Yo, yeah, you right. Hold on, where's... Damn, Google don't think about Stadia. Yo, oh motherfucking... Yo, what the fuck is going on? Yo, what? Yo, how do you not think of this shit, man? Bruh.
All the sound bites.
Yo. Awkward moment. Yo, you want Alexa? Do you think about fucking Stadia? No.
I'll hit the Greg Miller.
Do you think about Stadia? No.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? That should be something you think about. Oh my gosh, that was an awkward moment.
That was great. I'm so glad that I did that.
That was 100% an awkward moment, thanks to Google.
That is on audio.
That's on video too. But I don't know. People want to see your butt sticking out. So.
Oh yeah, please don't show that.
No, I'm showing it, folks, for the ladies out there, for the ladies and certain men out there. Oh my gosh! All right, folks. Is there any other
Breaking news
besides Google products not knowing about Google products? Yo, that should clearly tell you something right there, folks. That's a trust issue right there. How the fuck do you not? Yo, your own fucking device. A Google device doesn't know about a Google device that's trying to that they're selling to people. And Gamer Composer's got his shit online. Is it offline?
It's not offline, bro. It would say, I can't connect to the internet right now. Please check your devices in your home app.
So
that's exactly what the fuck it would say.
So what the fuck is the name? Is Alexa or some shit with it?
No, it's just Google.
So Google is online, but Google doesn't know about Google Stadia.
Because I can ask her anything else and it won't answer.
Ask her something else.
I did this the other night, and did this the other morning. I wasn't gonna get out of bed until I got the answer. Let me see if I do it correctly. Hey Google, what is the name of the Transformer that is the leader of the Decepticons?
Here is some information. Megatron original name.
Okay, Google, shut up.
Wikipedia.
Here's some information, bitch. We asked you a question. Just tell us the answer.
Last time she did tell me the answer. She did just say Megatron.
I know, but you know what? Just because she's on camera, so now she wants to be all Mrs. Know-It-All and shit. Oh, I'm on camera.
That's kind of scary, actually, to think of. I was like, what if she didn't comment?
You want to ask her one more time, then?
All right.
Just be on the safe side?
All right, I'll ask her. Well, last time I asked her, what do you think of Stadia? So what should I ask her now? Should we ask her an actual thing that she would probably know about Stadia?
Ask her opinion on Stadia.
Hey, Google, what's your opinion on Google Stadia?
I'm honored to be your assistant.
Hit the
Yo!
Well, you heard it here, folks. That's the scoop.
She's honored. Hey, breaking news. Google products don't know shit about Google products. Here at 11.
You should totally blog about that.
It's spooky how you don't know that. Google products don't know shit on Google products. News at 11. What are you doing?
It's spooky.
I figured that was it. All right, I got it right. Well,
that was great.
All right, folks. We had a fun time messing around with Google. We had a fun time, talking shit about how game trailers should actually have demos. By the way, Catherine has a demo, but that's a remake, so no shit.
It's a good game.
Yeah, oh man, I can't wait to play fucking Catherine. Catherine is like my best fucking relax game next to Yakuza. Like I can just play that game and not give a fuck. Like if I have any worries, I can just play that and not give a fuck. Anyways, it's the time of the show where we got to say goodbye. But before we get the fuck up out of here, you already know what time it is. It's time for Shameless Plugging. Go.
Twitch.tv/Gamer Composer. I am on there streaming almost 7 days a week now, but I got the new equipment, as you see here. Got stuff that Efocutioner got.
Yes, he does.
When I get it, got the mixer over here. I'm not going to pick that up. It's too fucking heavy. Got this over
Oh,
here.
wait, hold up. Not that
the
one.
Mixer there. Got the new camera. We are on. We are live. We are there. I'm streaming my music process. I'm streaming my sound design process. I'm streaming my music arrangement process for video game music that you may not know about, but that I love. And so we will be doing that together. You can catch the stream announcement on Twitter at Chase Bethia. And that's all I got to say.
Yeah.
Oh, biggest announcement is, before I go, so I take it back. I have one more thing to say.
Yes.
The ground soundtrack will come out in August. If
Have to introduce that. So
it will be released in August before the game. The game comes out in October, and then next year, quarter 1, quarter 2. I don't know. Talk to the publisher, developer, those guys. But the soundtrack will be out. Now, will there be extra tracks after the soundtrack? We're gonna have to see. I might revise some things. It might be a little bit different, a little stressful, but we'll work with it. But the entire soundtrack for everything that I've written so far will be out in August. You can bet your ass. So get it on your major platforms.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Get it on your major platforms of where you listen to music, because it will be on everything.
Except for SoundCloud.
Well, there's already 5 tracks on SoundCloud, so I figured that's enough to demo. What
Yo, man.
Yeah. And that's it.
Chronicles of Gamers, we appreciate you watching. You can follow the YouTube channel, Play on
Hey, man,
Player.
I need you to be more hyped than that. We probably get sponsored in this piece.
You're right. No, well, hold on, man.
Turn
We
it
got
up.
we got to talk
Turn it
about
up.
we got to talk about that money first. You know what I'm saying? The last few,
No,
and
we
I,
do this. Well, hold on now. This is where I'm going to stop you before the listeners stop you. Remember, there was a time where you were saying, it's like, I'm going to do this regardless if you guys support me or not. I would like the money. It's icing on the cake, but I'm going to do this because I like doing this.
I like doing this because I like doing this. But motherfucker, we do a very, very, very good motherfucking job. Ain't that right? You know what I'm saying? Like, so let me be serious with this shit. If we gonna get this motherfucking money, I want the best motherfucking money. I ain't playing no motherfucking games. I want this money. I know my value. I know the worth of this show. We do an amazing job on this show, so I want that money. All right, so that's what I'm trying to say. So the Chronicles of Gamers. You can follow us on Play on Player. This is the show, Chronicles of Gamers. Follow the channel, Play on Player, on YouTube. Yes, there will be some updates, but no, it's mostly just going to be Twitch shit. So we're focusing more on the Twitch, like Gamer Composer. I ain't got no Twitch there. I just got the Negro League shirt, but you know. Twitch.tv/playonplayer. You can follow me, Efocutioner, on Twitter. You literally can just look at the name right here. For those that are my audio people, I put so many fucking links. All you got to do is click on it, and you can just go to it. So, because I remember one person sent me a message. They were saying like they didn't know how to do it. Luckily, I showed them how to do it, and they are now a follower on the YouTube as well. So, you know, thank you so much. But yeah, trust me, everything is there. You can follow us anywhere. But yo, I'm very excited, man. I'm gonna be streaming more. I'm gonna be streaming some Kingdom Hearts and stuff, so you'll get to see me play some Critical. And I do have some highlights and stuff for the stream. I really want to promote the stream, just like Gamer Composer. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give me a motherfucking Twitch shirt. Yo, Efo's gonna buy a Twitch shirt. I'm sorry, what was that?
They should have gave it to you. I won mine.
Well, I'm a big guy, so.
Not for long.
No. But if they don't have it in my size right now, then guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to wear the Chronicles of Gamers t-shirt! And this play-on-player hat. For those that were wondering. Yes,
Hey, I need a beanie and one of those, please.
Yeah, I do too. I got to go downtown. Friday I'll be downtown because I got movies to watch, so.
Ha!
Oh, and by the way, I might want to cover a certain movie, and that is, I don't know, the Quentin Tarantino one or the Fast and the Furious one.
Well, I've already seen one of them.
You want to talk about it with me?
Sure.
Can we record it?
Yeah.
I got him on the hook, ladies and gentlemen. You got a verbal agreement. Got his ass.
Keep in mind, guys, who's listening, I don't know who care, but we'll find out.
Oh no, I got his ass. Anyways, though, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. We are out of here. So, of course, stay lit.
Stay lit.
No skanking?
Skank 'em!